प्रिंट करे ଦେଇଥିଲି Hello, check, check, check.
Hello.
Hello, check, hello, check. Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Yet another auction beckons and knocks at our doors. It's the SOCCL 2025 auction, and this is happening for the inaugural time for this grand leather ball tournament we are so privy of. But they have, for the first time, brought in the auctions into the whole drama. So welcome to the inaugural auction-based SOACCL, the only auction-based leather ball cricket tournament here in Odisha, apparently. However, this is the fourth edition of SOACCL, where previous editions had different corporate houses, clubs playing the ultimate championship. We're also thrilled to have all of us out here, all the owners as well, taking their seats. I have 10 teams that are taking part in this wonderful tournament. Just a bit of a brief about the SOA University as we move. Prestigious event in SOACCL. The university has consistently been recognized for its academic and infrastructural excellence. With its remarkable credentials, it currently holds an esteemed first position among the private universities of Odisha in the National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, showcasing its status and leadership in the education domain. It's also a proud moment for the university, and today they continue to demonstrate their commitment to promoting sports in spirit of the competition. A bit of a tournament overview for all of us present out here. The SOA CCL features 10 dynamic and competitive teams, as I mentioned earlier, each carefully crafted to bring out the best in local cricketing talent. That's the agenda. The uniqueness of the SOA CCL lies in the auction-based format, which gives each team the power to build their squad based on their preferences and strategy. Each team starts with purse amount of 1 lakh points. This is important going forward for this evening. 1 lakh point as a purse amount. Teams must buy at least 13 players from the auction pool. And I'll tell you why later on. The selections will be made with careful consideration to skill, performance, and strategy, of course. Each team already has 1 playing owner and 2 draft players. This is what I was trying to mention. 13 players is what you need to get minimum from this auction today. You already have a playing owner and 2 drafted players with you going forward into the auction. Bit of the auction details as well. Here's what all the fun is all about. Teams will now bid on the players to complete their rosters, all while staying within their points budget. Keep in mind that there are specific rules in place to ensure fairness and inclusivity across all the age categories. There are certain age categories to keep in mind as well. First of all, the age category and selection rule for you. Playing 11 composition, each team's playing 11 must feature at least 2 players from the 40 plus age category. 2 players at least from the 40 plus age category. These players will be pivotal to their teams and must be present on the field during a given match. So these are very important points. Gems, one might note it. Might help in the process as well. Substitution rules now. If any player from 40 plus age category is substituted, they can only be replaced by another player from the same age category. Goes without saying. Ensuring the integrity of the rule is maintained. Now the base price rule. The base price for players in the 40 plus age category is set at 3,000 points, while the players from other age categories will start at a base price of 4,000 points. Any doubts moving forward? I don't think so. You guys probably have received one of these letters with you as well. And moving on to the excitement and strategy as well. As we move through the auction, keep an eye on the strategies employed by the owners and teams. Some of you might be taking part in this auction for the first time. So some might go for high-profile players, while others might focus on building a balanced squad. We have seen that as well. So lots of strategies involved. Make sure that you are also abreast with all of them. All right. It's time now to welcome all the teams. Now that we have mentioned all the rules and regulations, first of all, to my right, Royal Challengers Bhubaneswar, the team owner, Mr. Tapas Kumar. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Tapas Kumar. He's also working as an administrative officer in SOA himself, and he's a great cricket enthusiast, as we can witness for ourselves. They have 2 drafted players with them. One is Abhinash Sahu, another is Swastik Mahapatra. Sahu is sitting there as well, in between that table. One of the best players I have seen in my commentary career. Then moving on to the next team, Mavericks Corporate Cricket Club. And we'll know all about this team owner, TBW's very own, Mr. Debu Prasad Sarma. A huge round of applause for him as well. He has got 2 drafted players with him. Both are not present right now. Maybe they'll be coming in later in the evening. Ashutosh Das, Devi Sankar Sen, 2 very marquee players going around in the ranks as well. Moving forward, we have Avesh Warriors. Team owner, Mr. Manas Kumar Sahu. Avesh Warriors. Yes, Avesh Warriors, correct. To my left. This is also for my knowledge going forward. Avesh Warriors sitting to my left of the stage. Team owner Manas Kumar Sahu. He's a seasoned Bhubaneswar bar as well. And he's drafted Rajesh Paikrai and Jairam Rath already in his team. Congratulations and welcome Avesh Warriors. Next in, another very popular team. And I think they have their roots coming from Bhubaneswar. It's Kalinga Panthers. Ram Prasad Patnaik. Welcome Mr. Ram Patnaik, a popular name among the ranks, a player himself, quite an astute professional as well. He's drafted 2 players, Siddhant Ray and Kanta Shreet Patnaik. Kanta Shreet Patnaik is sitting amongst us as well. Welcome Kalinga Panthers. Moving forward, we have another team, Odisha Stallions. Team owner Rajiv Panda and co-owner Nirmalia Das. Odisha Stallions right behind. In the end, Odisha Stallions. All right. As the owner of Odisha Stallions 11, cricket has always been it's been more than just a game. It's a passion, of course. We love being part of the action, building a team that plays with heart, skill and spirit of true sportsman spirit. Well, great words there from the owners, as they have drafted 2 players, Sanatan Jyoti Jagmohan and Rajesh Kumar Pani, 2 of the biggest again in tennis ball cricket and leather ball cricket. Moving forward, well, again, welcome Odisha Stallions. Moving forward, we have Vampire Dominators. Vampire Dominators, number 6. Yes, right in front. They've taken a great seat. Sangeet Mahanti, the team owner, is amongst us, and they have drafted Himanshu Shekhar Pati and Asmit Raut. Himanshu is amongst us. Welcome, guys, Vampire Dominators, to the auction. We have another team. They have gone with their company's name, I would say. Jyoti, yes. And the team owner, Mr. Satyabrata Mahapatra. Very much welcome, Satyabrata. And we have deep gratitude for all our owners who are present here, taking out time from their busy schedules. He's the director of Jyoti Premier Private Limited. And he has drafted Dibi Panda and Debraj Kar. Both the players are out here. Yes. In fact, one of them is here. Both of them are here. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Jyoti is very welcome to the auction as well. Moving forward, we have Wild Guns Reloaded. Wild Guns Reloaded. Yes, it's a couple of new faces I see as well, but one pretty experienced campaigner sitting right there. Team owner, Mr. Chandan Panigrai, and Associate Director, Cyber Security and Risk Management, Tech Mahindra Americas. Thank you so much for joining, sir. And he has drafted Amitav Raut and Amrit Kumar Das in his team already. So experienced lots have been taken in by all the team owners. Moving forward, we have number 9, Spartans, I Serve You. Spartans, I Serve You. There they are. Thank you so much for joining, guys. The team owner, Mr. Debi Sarangi, is not here already. He's also the CEO at I Serve You. He has drafted 2 players, Dev Kalyan Sahani and Brati Sundar Behra. Dev Kalyan, thank you for joining, Dev Kalyan. They are Spartans, I Serve You. You guys are welcome as well. And last but never the least, them in Odisha and whatever tournaments going around, Surgical Strikers. Team owner, Pankaj Motwani and Biswajit Badu. I saw Pankaj Motwani somewhere. Biswajit Badu is here. A shout out to Pankaj Motwani podcast as we go forward. Mr. Pankaj is the director at Motwani Construction, and Mr. Badu is the director at Odisha Transformers Private Limited. Very welcome, Mr. Biswajit Badu. And he also has a couple of draft players by the names of Santosh Debakanta and Mr. Tatagath Raut, who has gotten his presence out here with us. So very big welcome to all the team owners. And let's begin the auction with a massive round of applause, if you please. Lot of 40 players with me, and they're all 40 plus in the age group. So that's the age group we are going to start off with. First of all, we go for ID number 32, Priyam Malik. ID number 32, Priyam Malik. And suddenly tension ensues in the room. Priyam Malik, primary role batsman, associate veterans. He's played for SOA as well. Base price 3,000. I see surgical strikers already. 3,000. 3,000. Surgical strikers with the first bid of the day. 3,000. 3,500 from the Panthers. 4,000. 4,000 back at you. 4,000. Straight away, we have got things moving forward. 4,000. 1, 4,000. 2. Oh, there's another bidder. There's another bidder. Avesh has bidded it for 4,500. 5,000. Surgical strikers want a piece of this man. Avesh wants it back as well. 5,500. 6,000. 6,500. 6,500. Aggressive bid straight away. 6,500. 6,500. In fact, RCB wants to join in as well. 7,000. Priyam Malik. RCB. Their very own SOAs, associate veteran, 7,000 now. 6,500, correct, 7,500. 7,500 for Avesh. Do I see any other bidders joining in? I'm pretty sure everybody knows this man on the screen. 7,500 for Avesh. 7,501. RCB wants a piece again. 8,000. I see another bid from Vampire. You might have to wait because there's an 8,000 bid from the RCB player. Well, we have an RCB here in Bhubaneswar, and they have kind of mixed it up a bit out in the first bid. 8,000. 8,500. Avesh still wants him. Not a lot of money in the purse, I would say, in contrast of all the events we have seen. 8,500 is a huge bid. 8,501. 8,502. No other bidders. The first bid of the day goes to Avesh Priyam Malik for 8,500. Another 40 plus player, and another one was pretty popular again. We are starting off this auction like modern day cricket, one would say. Swetraj Das, ladies and gentlemen, ID 28. Swetraj Das, ID 28. Experienced campaigner, knows a lot about the game. His role is a batsman and a corporate invitation 11 player. Surgical strikers once again with 3,000. 3,500. Mavericks, Ashutosh is here. 4,000. 4,500. 4,500. From Mavericks. 4,500 from Mavericks. 4,501. 4,502. I don't see any other battens. Goes to Mavericks for 4,500. Swetraj Das. I hope somebody's making a register of this. Priyam Malik for 8,500. Swetraj Das for 4,500 to Team Mavericks. Next, ID number 37. ID number 37. 7, it's Bipin Kumar Nandy. Bipin Kumar Nandy, once again, another bid. This was the previous one. Bipin Kumar Nandy, ID 37. We'll have them on the screen. 3,000 already a bid. 3,500 Panthers. 4,000 surgical strikers. 4,500, thank you. 5,000. 5,500. 6. 6,500. 7. 7,500. 8. 8. Massive bid again. 8,000 for surgical strikers. Any other bidders? Anyone matching it for Bipin Kumar Nandy? Yes, there is. Ashutosh Das with 8,500. 9,000. Surgical strikers want a definite piece of this one. 9,500. 9,500, and I feel surgical strikers are out of this. And this is another huge bid. This is just the third one of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't even cascaded to the evening. It's Bipin Kumar Nandy, 9,501. In fact, there is another one, 10,000 from the back. 10,000. $10,000 is the bid. It happens for the first time here. It's Odisha Stallions, I guess. Yes, Odisha Stallions for 10,000. 10,001. 10,002. Anybody matching it with one more thousand added to the penny, of course. I think there's a bit of a discussion happening, so I'll wait because I want them to go for the highest rate possible. Mavericks wants it for 11,000. 12,000, Odisha. Odisha Stallions 11, 12,000. Suddenly Bipin Kumar Nandy is like gold dust inside the room. 12,000 from Odisha Stallions. 12,001. 12,002. The gavel is about to go. 13,000, a huge bid from Team Ved. Team Wild Guns, 12,000, yes. And that's the first bid of the evening. 12,001. Correction, 13,000. 13,000. My mistake. 13,000 was the bid. 13,001. Thank you for correcting whoever did it. 13,002. 14,000. Odisha Stallions are not backing out. Well, this is quite a contest for this man, Bipin Kumar Nandy, all-rounder. TPCODIL, CCC are the tournaments he's taken part in. 14,000, the bid. And the Wild Guns are out of it as well. Odisha Stallions, 14,001, 14,002. Nobody else in the room. It goes to Odisha Stallions for a massive bid. The third one of the day, Bipin Kumar Nandy for 14,000. Keep an eye on the purse. It's a lot of money swiped out. Next in line is another experienced campaigner. Yes, I might say these 40 plus guys, you have seen them around for quite a while now. It's Birendra Singh, ID number 10. 14,000 for Odisha Stallions. 14,000 Odisha Stallions. It's important to display it for the camera as well. 14,000. Moving forward, ID number 10. ID 10, Birendra Singh. The name is enough again for this man. He says the primary role is a bowler, especially in leather ball cricket. Rail Vihar Cricket Club is where he plays. The bid from Surgical Strikers and Vampires as well, both of them. 4,000. 4,000, the bid is for Odisha Stallions now. 4,000, Odisha Stallions. 4,500, RCB wants to go banter with them. 4,500. 4,500. 5,000, Odisha Stallions. Think about it. Raise their baton. 5,000 now. 5,001. RCB wants a piece of Birendra Singh as well. The experience will matter, no matter the event. 5,500 the bid with Royal Challengers Bhubaneswar. 5,501, 5,502. Odisha Stallions wants it for 6,000 now. 6,000. Birendra Singh. RCB, quick to decide that they want it back. 6,500. They're okay to pay a little premium on this one. 6,500. 6,501. 7,000. Odisha Stallions wants a piece of their premium as well for Birendra Singh. 7,000. 7,000 is a big bid. Moving to the fourth bid of the day, mind you. 7,001. 7,002. Thank you, RCB. 7,500. We are at 7,500. And that's a plateau. Or is it? 7,501. 7,502. Goes to RCB for 7,500. A bit late there, I would say. I could have come back to you before the gavel was put down. So 7,500 to Royal Challengers Bhubaneswar. Birendra Singh. Next, ID number 39. ID 3939. Biswajit Parhi. Another baller from Rail Vihar Cricket Club, the same cricket club. 3,000 is the base price, ladies and gents. Gentlemen, rather. No ladies today. So far. 3,000 the base price. 3,001. 3,002. I don't see any bid. Biswajit Parhi. Don't see any bid yet. Remains unsold then, Biswajit Parhi. You can come back and pick your free agents later. Now ID number 35 next in. ID 35. There you see unsold as well. ID 35, Suman Rautrai. Suman Rautrai. Associate veterans. Suman Rautrai. There's not a lot of statistics present for this auction. So you got to make do with the name itself and the primary role that they have mentioned. Suman Rautrai, ID 35. Any bidders for this man? A bit of silence, I see. So he will remain unsold. Suman Rautrai remains unsold. Moving forward. What a homely name. ID number 9. ID number 9. Ajay Kumar Nayak. All-rounder, played for CCC, makes events as well. Everybody knows this man. He's for 3,000, the base price. And Surgical Strikers definitely want a piece of him, so do Mavericks. 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, 5,500, 6, 6,500, 7, 7,500, 8, 8,500, 9, 9,500, and I think he's thrown his baton down. 9,500 for Mavericks. They want to steal this away from the Surgical Strikers. Ajay Kumar Nayak, 9,500, 9,501, 2 goes to Mavericks for 9,500. They're confident and their best friend back in the team. Moving forward. ID number 7007, you might call him. And yes, he has been a great talent, especially in the bowling department. ID number 7, Subranta Kumar Das. He was out here somewhere. And I think, yes, he is. 3,000, the base price, straight away. We have a bid. Surgical Strikers matching it as well with 4,000. Wild Guns, 4,500. Wild Guns reloaded, mind you. 4,500. 4,500. 5,000 Surgical Strikers, 5,500. Subranta Kumar Das. Lovely bowler when he's in form and on song. 5,500 by Wild Guns Reloaded. Surgical Strikers have no match up to that. Anybody else? For 5,500. 5,501. In fact, there is Avesh with a sneaky bid. 6,000 right in front of Wild Guns Reloaded. It's a bit of a banter now. 6,500. 6,500. Wild Guns Reloaded. I think it's the energy of Subranta sitting right next to you guys. 6,500, Wild Guns Reloaded. 6,501, 6,502. Nobody else in the room goes to Wild Guns Reloaded for 6,500. Next, let's move forward quickly. ID number 6. ID number 6, Biswanath Chakraborty. Biswanath Chakraborty. Any bids yet? Just by the name itself, all-rounder from Mavericks. Well, 6, ID number 6. Viswanath Chakraborty. Deep down processing their purse amounts and understanding what resource is going to be the best find among the lot. Viswanath Chakraborty could be one. He has played for Mavericks is what is mentioned. I don't see any interest from anybody else, including Mavericks. It's an unsold player, Viswanath Chakraborty. Oh, he's probably played a prank with you. ID number 39A. 39A. That's a weird ID suddenly. ID number 39A. Sukanta Hati is a primary bowler. Well, right arm leg spin bowler. That's quite a sight to behold these days in leather ball cricket. And a right arm leg spinner himself. The owner of Surgical Strikers bids for it. 3,000. The base price. 3,500. Wild reloaded. In fact, Kalinga Panthers wants a bid as well. 4,000, I'll give it to you. 4,000 Kalinga Panthers. 4,000 Kalinga Panthers. 4,500 Surgical Strikers. Wild Guns reloaded. Well, 5,000. It's a trinity, this bid right now. 5,000 for Wild Guns reloaded. 5,500 Kalinga Panthers. 5,500 Kalinga Panthers. RCB wants to make it a quadrilateral now with that bid. 6,000. 6,000 RCB. Sukanta Hati, a leg spin bowler. White ball, leg spinning, zipping through. That's a sight. 6,000 RCB. 6,001, 6,002. Okay, Vampires. 6,500. Do I see a hand there as well from Ajay? 7,000 then. If you want it for 7,000. Yes, 7,000. Is there a hand? Yeah, there's a hand from Jyote as well. 7,500. An introduction to the bid for Jyote. 7,500. Vampires, 8,000. Suddenly, most of them are involved in this bid. 8,000. 8,500 Jyoti again. 9,000 Vampires. 9,000. Vampires wants to sneak it away at 9,000. Jyoti have a bid. Yes, they have a matching up bid with 9,500. 10,000 from Dominators. Vampire Dominators, 10,000. 1. That's a massive bid now suddenly. Now it leaps 1,000 from here on in. So you got to have the confidence going forward to bid for this. 10,001, 11,000. Jyoti definitely has the confidence. 12,000 Vampires. 12,000 Vampires. 13,000. 13,000. Suddenly it's a bit of a 14,000. Thank you so much. 14,000 is a massive bid. 14,000 is a huge bid. 15,000 putting their stakes on the line. 16,000, ladies and gentlemen. Sukanta Hati, you better be amazing. 16,000. 16,000 for Vampire Dominators. 16,001. 16,002. The gavel is up. Jyoti is having a bit of a round table. 16,002. Goes to Vampire Dominators for 16,000. That's the highest bid of the day. Sukanta Hati. ID number 8. Jimmy Mishra. S3C. He has played for and his primary role is a bowler as well. Strikers know him. So a 3,000 bid straight away. 3,000 base price bid. Jimmy Mishra. Some laughters exchanged as well. 3,000. 3,001. 3,000, in fact 3,500 from Wild Guns Reloaded. I have a bid from Avesh, yes. 5,000 from Surgical Strikers, 5,500. 6,000. 6,500 from Surgical Strikers, 6,500. They've kept their baton up. They haven't put it down. They want this man for sure. Jimmy Mishra, 6,501. 6,502. Goes to Surgical Strikers for 6,500. All right, next one. One of my favorites for sure. ID number 31. And I'm pretty surprised that he's over 40, this man. ID 31, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sushanta Setti, all-rounder Infosys. I serve you. We see some bids for him, please. 3,000, the base price. Yes, sir. Kalinga Panthers, 3 bids simultaneously. I'll go for Kalinga Panthers for 3,000. Spartans want a piece of him. 3,500. Spartans 3,500. 4,000 Kalinga Panthers. Mavericks are probably not ready right now. 4,000 Kalinga Panthers. 4,500. 5,000. 5,500. 6. 6,500. 7. 7,500. 8. 8,500. 8,500. I'll come to the other ones later. 8,500. There's a bit of a banter going on here. 8,500. And I think Kalinga Panthers are out. So Spartans for 8,500. Jyoti wants a piece of him now. 9,000 now. 9,000. 9,500. 10,000. 10,500. In fact, 11,000 in fact for the Spartans. 12,000 Jyoti. 12,000 Jyoti. 13,000. 14,000 Jyoti. Mavericks, do you want it? 14,000 is the bid. No, not yet. 15,000. Spartans, 15,000. Do I have a bid? 15,000 now. We have had up. It's the Spartans. I serve you with 17,000. The bid for Sushanta Setti. Why not? This one is a spectacular fielder, electrifying fielder, one would say, and can definitely build those partnerships when he comes into bat. Well, they want it for 18,000 now. 19,000. They haven't kept it down, to be honest. I serve you. 19,000 is the bid. 19,001. Anybody else batching it up and making history with 20? I don't think so. In fact, there is Surgical Strikers, and I see another hand right at the back as well. Well, Stallions want a piece of them. 21,000. I serve you. 21,000. Stallions, do you have a matchup? It's a 21,000 bid now. 21,000. Odisha Stallions probably out of it. Surgical Strikers, yes. I don't see any interest. 21,001. 21,002. Surgical Strikers at the dying minute. Bid again. So I serve you pretty quick to match it up. 23,000. 23,000. That is a huge bill on a single player. That's like a quarter percentage of your total purse. 23,000. 23,001. 23,002. I serve you Sushanta Setti for 23,000. And I don't think it's going to be matched up just like that. That was a crazy bid for Sushanta Setti, and deservingly so. This man has earned it for himself, first of all. Satdeep Das now. ID number 39B. ID number 39B. Satdeep Das, role as a batsman, commendable veterans, and CCC are the teams he has played for. The bid, 3,000, opens up. 3,000 Surgical Strikers. 3,000 Surgical Strikers. 3,001. 3,002. This could be a steal. Yes, it is for the Surgical Strikers as they scalp Satdeep Das for 3,000 on its own base price. Moving forward, ID number 3. ID 3, please. That's old Surgical Strikers, base price. Surgical Strikers. ID number 3, please. Priyaranjan Biswal, role as a batsman, played for SOA. So my eyes straight away goes towards RCB for a second, but then for the other owners as well. 3,000 the base price if you need a batsman in your side. 3,000, 3,001, 3,002. Priyaranjan Biswal is probably going to remain unsold. Yes, he is. Unsold. Moving forward, ID number 17, 17. Pavitra Kumar Baral. His primary role was as a bowler in Royal Ranges as a bowler. Pavitra Kumar Baral. ID number 17, 17. Any takers? Any takers? Yes, there is Jyoti for 3,000, the base price. 3,000, 3,500. The Wild Guns reloaded with 3,500 for Pavitra Kumar Baral, who's a bowler and has played for Royal Ranges. Jyoti wants a piece of him as well with 4,000, 4,500. Wild Guns, 4,500, 5,000. Jyoti, thank you. 5,000 bid now. 5,500. It's going further up. 5,500. 6,000. 6,000 from Jyoti. 6,500. They still have enough budget. 6. Wild Gun. 5,000 is the for Pavitra Kumar. 7,001. 7,002. Let's make it swift. Goes to Jyoti for 7,000. ID number 26, and I'll see some smiles coming on people's faces. The next man, ID 26. Sourav Kumar Das, mentioned as a bowler, was a definite all-rounder, played for CCC. Surgical Strikers up with the baton straight away with 3,000, the base price. 3,500, 3,500, 4,000. Strikers. Again, 45. Mavericks. I think they want a piece of it. I'll go for the Surgical Strikers banter first, then come to you. 5,000. 5,500. 6,000. 6,000. And I'll insert another bidder. 6,500. 7,000 for Kalinga Panthers as well. 7,000 for Kalinga Panthers. Spartans I Serve You has no counter. Surgical Strikers is 1. 7,500. 7,500. 7,500 for Sourav Kumar Das. 8,000. Yes. 8,500. Thank you. 8,500. Let's drag it. 8,500. Sourav Kumar Das. Trying to compute whether he's going to be a great resource or not. Well, he is. 8,500 for Surgical Strikers. 8,501. 8,502. Kalinga Panthers 9,000. Thank you. A lot of thought. 9,500 straight away. No thought from Surgical Strikers. It's a battle between lots of thinking without no thinking right now. 9,500 is the bid for Surgical Strikers. Are we going to crawl towards the 10,000 mark with Sourav Kumar Das? Time will tell. Any other bidders for Sourav Kumar Das? A leadership quality for sure. But if you have different leaders in your team, he might meddle in with his ideas. So kindly wait up for yourself. 9,501, 9,502. Kalinga Panthers doesn't seem they want a piece of him anymore. Goes to Surgical Strikers for 9,500. Next, ID 23. ID 2323. Suryendu Mishra, batsman, commendable veterans, is the team he's played for. Any bidders for this man? 3,000 the base price, 3,000. 1-2 Unsold. 80 ID 25. ID number 25, ladies and gents. Mr. Samir Samanta, character of an individual bowler himself. CCC is what he's played for. Another thoughtful resource to have in your team. Samir Samanta for a 3,000 base price. Surgical Strikers, thank you for the first bid. 3,000. 3,000 is the first already done up by Team Surgical Strikers. 3,001 Mavericks, thank you so much. Counter attack. 4,000 Kalinga Panthers in the middle. Watching it all at 4,000. 4-5 Surgical Strikers. Surgical Strikers want it for an extended bid. 5,000. Kalinga Panthers can also extend their budgets. For this man, Samir Samanta, 5-5. 5-5. 5-5. This man definitely has the ideas when there are crunch situations in the game. 5,500 for Samir Samanta from Surgical Strikers. 5-5-1, 5-5-2, 6,000. Kalinga Panthers. 6-5 Surgical Strikers. Surgical Strikers 6-5. 6-5. They've already taken a lot of risks, but eventually just let it out. But this time, Samir Samanta doesn't seem to slip away from the grasps of Surgical Strikers, but we have Kalinga Panthers in the house as well with 7,000. 7-5. 7-5. They're very quick at what they want and how far they can go. And that's where they're just laser sharp focused. 7-5. There's a lot of mind games happening, and we are not noticing it in detail, but there is. 7-5. 7-5-1, 7-5-2. Surgical Strikers get Samir Samanta for 7-5. ID number 24. 7-5 to Surgical Strikers, Samir Samanta. ID 24 next. Mr. Vikram Patnaik is a wicket-keeping batsman. Well, that's a real-world asset to have. Tiwa Technologies Limited is what he's played for. Wicket-keeping batsman, ladies and gentlemen, for 3,000 as the base price, Vikram Patnaik. I see a bit of Vampire Dominators, 3,000, Vikram Patnaik. $3,000 is the base price. This is a steal deal. Anybody with a counter? $3,001, $3,002. I don't see a counter. It's a steal deal for Vampire Dominators. 3,000 for Vikram Patnaik. ID number 38 next. Viswanath Swarnakar. That's a tongue twister. All-rounder, associate veterans. Base price 3,000. Anybody knows an all-rounder by the name of Viswanath Swarnakar? Might as well bid for him right now. 3,000 is the base price. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000 the base price. 3,000. Avesh definitely interested. We're having a bit of a conversation about Viswanath, and they bidded it for 3,000. ID 38, 38, Viswanath Swarnakar. ID 38, 3,000 the base price, and it's with Avesh right now. Avesh, in fact, it's now the Wild Guns Reloaded with 3-5. 3-5, Wild Guns Reloaded. Now they have the ID. They've done a bit of a research. 3-5 is the base. In fact, was the base price was 3,000. 3-5 is the present price. with Wild Guns Reloaded. 3,501, 3,502. Avesh wants a piece of him as well. 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. Still an offer, one would say, for an all-rounder. If you know his game already, 4,000. 4,500. Wild Guns Reloaded. 4,500. 4,500. 1. 4,500. 2. No other bids. Wild Guns Reloaded. Get him for 4,500. Moving forward. ID 33, please. Sangram Keshari Sahu, batsman, associate veterans. Any names? ID number 33, 3 and 3. Sounds familiar to you? It definitely does to me. Sangram Keshari Sahu, batsman, associate veterans. Any bidders for 3,000 the base price? 3,000 the base price. We're just going in with the 40 plus players. We've got a long list coming up later as well. Sangram Keshari Sahu, 3,000 Avesh. Slight interest in the end. 3,000 is a good deal. Might as well scalp him. 3,001, 3,002. No counter. Goes to Avesh for another steal deal. They're happy with it. 3,000. ID number 14, please. 1-4. 1-4. Amit Kumar Das. Roll as a bowler. Utkal Spartans. 3,000 the base price. Vampire Dominators, thank you for the first bid straight away, which means definite affiliation with Amit Kumar Das's cricketing history. 3,001, 3,002. Any more bidders? Not yet. In fact, there is. Stallions. Last second bid with a 3,500. Bit of a challenge now for Vampire Dominators. 4,000. Pretty clear with their intentions. 4,000. 4,001, 4,002. No other bidders. Which was 3,000 has been pushed to 4,000. Goes to Vampire Dominators. Amit Kumar Das for 4,000. Next, ID number 12. Jena. He's from the Jyoti group and he's an all-rounder. All right. 3,000 the bid. My eyes straight glued towards Jyoti group. 3,000 the base price. 3,001. 3,000. In fact, Jyoti wants him definitely. 3,000. The combination works at times. The same ones come in and help. 3,001, 3,002. It goes to Jyoti for 3,000. Steal deal for Jena. Moving forward, another very popular name. ID number 15. ID number 15 and has featured in achieving milestones in his life. Kabul Patel, a left-handed bowler, startup 11 player. Any takers for Kabul Patel? Yes, there is. Vampire Dominators straight away. 3,000. 3,000. 3,001. 3,002. In fact, there are two bidders simultaneously. Kalinga Panthers 3-5. Are you ready to bid at 4? No, they are not. So 3-5 Kalinga Panthers. 3-5 Kalinga Panthers. The baton has fallen on the ground. 3-5 for Kalinga Panthers. 3,501. 3,502. Mavericks comes in when I say 2. 4,000. 4,000 is a bit. 4,000 for 4,500 Kalinga Panthers, thank you. For Kabul Patel, left-handed pace bowler, medium pace, military medium, 4,500. 4,501, 4,502. Kalinga Panthers will have it for 4,500. Next, ID 22.
Sarathi Pani, primary all-rounder, S3C player. Sarathi Pani, ID number 22, ladies and gents. Two bidders, Vampire Dominators and Stallions. I'll give it to you for 3-5. 3-5 for Stallions. 4,000 Vampire. 4,000 Vampire. 4-5, Kalinga Panthers wants to stick their nose in it. 4,500. 5,000. 5-5. 5-5. 6,000 correction. 6,000 Vampire Dominators. 6,000 Vampire Dominators. 765 RCB is a new bidder. Almost caught them blinded there. 65 RCB. To my right, 75 Vampire Dominators right in front of me now. 75 RCB, thank you so much. So lots of detailed thinking going into this player for sure. Sarathi Pani, 7-5 with RCB. 7-5-1. 7-5-2. In fact, Mavericks want a piece of him. I want Stallions to come in as well. Yes, 8-5 Stallions. 8,500 Stallions. They were waiting to die it down so that they could lift their batons up for another bid. 8,500. 9,000 RCB. 9,000 RCB. I can see at least 4 teams eager to take this man for sure. Sarathi Pani. 9,000 now with Royal Challengers Bhubaneswar. Are there any other takers? 9,001, 9,002 Mavericks, as usually. They enter in the end. 9-5 for Mavericks. 9-5-1. He's confident that they have it. 9-5-2. In fact, 10,000, well, breaking a bit of their confidence there. RCB with 10,000. Now you have to leap 1,000 forward. So 10,000 the bid for Sarathi Pani, which been quite a surprise to be honest. Suddenly 5 to 6 teams interested in him, and it's RCB bidding it for 10,000. 10,001, 10,002 goes to RCB for an aggressive bid of 10,000 for Sarathi Pani. ID number 22. Now next, moving forward to ID 39D. ID number 39D. Batsman, base price 3,000, has played for SOA. All right, 3,000. 3,000. Jyoti Ranjan Das, 3,000. 3,001. 3,002. And RCB wants a piece of him. They just want to take him away in the end. Jyoti Ranjan Das, 39D. Lots of smiles in the room. Kind of suggests a lot about this man for sure. 3,001, 3,002, no other bidders, goes to Royal Challengers Bhubaneswar. And lots of applause in the room as well. Thank you so much. Definitely a popular name then, Jyoti Ranjan Das. Back to his home team. Next, ID number 53. ID number 53. 5353, yes. Yes. I know what you're going to say, yes. Definitely not 40, this is a... Next, moving in line. Oh. ID number 11. Let's qualify whether we just had one mistake or more. Tanmay Parida is giving us confirmation, and that should be the last word. Yudhishthira Malik, all-rounder, SOA. Yudhishthira Malik from SOA, 3,000 the base price. 3,000 the base price. 3,001, 3,002. Remains unsold. ID number 20, 20. ID number 20, Jivan Kumar Mahanti. Jivan Kumar Mahanti, batsman, and he's played for commendable veterans. Available at a base price of 3,000. Any bidders? ID number 20, 20. 2020, and can contribute a plenty, this man. Jivan Kumar Mahanti as a batsman. 3,000, 3,001, 3,002. No bidders. In fact, there is Kalinga Panthers. 3,000, 3,001, 3,002. We have had a bid from Kalinga Panthers, and it's going to remain the same. 3,000 for Kalinga Panthers. Steel deal for Jiban. Oh, ID number solitary. ID number 1, Dilip Kumar Das. ID 1, ladies and gents. Primary role batsman, right-handed opener, Union Club and AB Unicorn are the clubs and teams that is played for. ECC is the tournament is played for as well. Vampire Dominators wants a piece of him at 3,000 straight away. 3-5 Stallions, thank you. 4,000, 4-5, 4-5. Dominators are out, 4-5, and Dominators are out. From this bid for Dilip Kumar Das, 4,500. I see Wild Guns reloaded at 5,000. 5,000. Wild Guns reloaded, 5,000. 1, 5,002. Stallions wants a bit of a breather so that they can discuss over it. 5,000. The bid remains. I can only allow as many seconds. 5,001. 5,002. No other bidders. Stallions still talking, and they're out of it. 5,000. Dilip Kumar Das to Wild Guns reloaded. ID number 1. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Oh, sorry. ID number 5. Anubhav Khatua, primary role all-rounder, split for second innings, all right. Stallions straight away, 3,000. ID number 5. Stallions for Anubhav Khatua.